Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to give you little tips about turning down a job. Now, being a photographer, it's great whenever you get a job coming in. It's like, brilliant, here's some work for me to do, here's a new project, here's some income. And generally getting a job is great. You do whatever you can to fulfill that job. However, I got a job recently from a pretty major company asking me to do a bunch of shots for their brochures, and I've had to turn it down. And although it was hecka good money for it, the truth is I didn't think that I would be able to produce the quality that I would want to produce for them and the quality that they were thinking that they would be getting. I'll explain it all to you what it was. Okay, so there's this massive company called Hydro Hammerfest. Sounds pretty awesome. You think it's going to be a rock band, but it's not. It's a company that deals with alternative energy resources. So they put like things under the sea that create energy from tidal powers and stuff like that. And it's pretty awesome stuff. And so the marketing lady contacted me to ask if I'd be interested in doing some photography for them. I was like, yeah, cool. Where are you? She's like, we're in Norway and in Glasgow. And I'm like, cool. Yeah, I'm up for that. What are the kind of shots that you're needing? And I was thinking, cool, portrait shots, maybe it's staff shots, maybe it's product shots, maybe kind of location shots, building shots, architecture shots. Yeah, cool. I can work all that. And so she came back and she gave me a list of what the photos are aimed at. And she says the images need to illustrate 6 keywords listed below. So the photos I get when going over to the company has to illustrate these 3 phrases. One was customer centric. It's like, right, okay, can't think of an example photo of that straight off the top of my head. Let's go to the next one. The next one was commercial awareness. Right, okay, need to work on that one. 3, innovative. Okay, but I don't know much about your company, so how do I know what is innovative in the... okay, I'll struggle on that one. Number 4, strive for excellence. Okay, I can imagine that. I can imagine kind of staff doing something. Then it's open and communication. Like open and communicative. Person on the phone. Research and development. A computer nerd? Oh, so when I saw this, I was like, right, that's not really what I was expecting the job to be. So she's given me also examples of what they thought photos they could get. So for the customer-centric one, there's a meeting room with a round table for maybe 4 people, 2 customers, 2 staff people there, smiling, handshaking, no ties, no suits, and a turbine in the background. Okay. Well, yeah, we could probably do that. However, I don't know anybody in this company. And any time where I've done company photo shoots before, the compliments that I get back from the shots is where I've done it, and it's been fast and easy. So many people that work for companies, it's usually their boss comes down and says, right, you're all getting headshots, we need to put your faces on the websites. Everyone's just like, oh no. So my skill is to be able to go in and go, right, okay, don't worry, there's going to be 3 shots. Okay, 1, 2, 3, done. That's it, you're off. And they're like, really? That's it? Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, in fact, I'll put the link down below to my tips on headshots. So you can get a couple of tips from that. And that's where I think good. But here, trying to get 2 people, 2 customers, to sit around a table, shaking hands, no tie. Okay, so I'm going to have to somehow organise the staff, what they're wearing. I'd have to know which staff I'm going to be, like, interacting with. I don't know how comfortable they're going to be, or should we use models? And do they have a kind of a type of model that they want to use. Is it younger, older, mature? Ooh, okay. That's a whole shoot in itself, just to figure out this customer-centric shot. The second one, customer awareness. So here is kids, electricity, end users. Or their B example is global map on clear glass with 2 people pointing and smiling. Okay, yeah, we could do that. Electrical grid. Or a kid reading a book with a light over, reading about tidal energy and seeing a light bulb or smaller or similar or something like that. It's like, okay, these are things to work on. These are not, I'll pop round to your office and we can get a whole pile of great shots. This is like, right, I need to somehow get a shot of a kid reading a book with a light over his head. Right, I need to find a kid. I need to find a place that looks suitable. I need to find a book which has got something on tidal energy. Or something like that. Okay, right, tough one here. And anyway, it just went on and on and on. I was just thinking, actually, I potentially could do all of these shots. However, the timescale that they gave me was they needed it by the 1st of October, as in a week from now. And I said, yeah, I could, like whenever I said, oh yeah, you can come over on this day or that day. So they're expecting all this kind of stuff to be done in a day. Now, what I would say is, yeah, I could get the customer-centric shot. I could get that sorted. I'll need to get an office. I'll need to get some props. I need to get 3, maybe 4 models. And I'll need to sort out what they're going to be wearing, and I'll need to kind of interact with them. That's going to be about maybe, all in all, that's going to be about a 6-hour shoot to figure out that positioning, lighting, getting the right atmosphere, getting the right backgrounds, getting, all that kind of stuff. That's not just go around to their office and go, all right, we can get 3 of you to sit in the office, we'll take a photo of you. Because then if we do that, I don't think the quality will be nearly as good as what they expect or what I would want to give them. So in the end, they said, Dom, we need to kind of know if you're able to do this or not. And I was like, look, unfortunately, with the time restraints and my lack of integration in the company, unfortunately, I don't believe I can do this job for you. What I did, here's my tip as well, is at the end of the email, I said, look, if you're needing corporate headshots, if you're needing location shots, if you're needing action shots of the things working, if you're needing architectural shots of your buildings, of your places, of your, all that kind of stuff, yes, no problem. I can do that. I can sort that out. But what you've asked for here is 6 concepts, which each concept could have 10 different scenarios of shots for it, which in each of those shots could have 10 different angles, lighting, positioning, locations, models. No, unfortunately, I can't. So I told them what I can do, and if they need any of that in the future, I'm your man. Headshots, no problem. Company shots, no problem. Great architectural shots, no problem. Nighttime shots of the turbines under the water working, no problem, sort that out. But these ones would require, I would say, a lot more planning and control and creation rather than going around to their offices and doing some shoots. So yeah, so for me, I like the idea of under-promise, over-deliver. And you'll hear that in a lot of places where you under-promise what you can give them, and then you over-deliver, and then they go, that's brilliant, I'm telling everyone about you. If you over-promise and under-deliver, so you say, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, and then you give them guff, then you're never going to get booked again. And I would rather originally not be booked, but still be thought of, rather than be booked and instantly lose future work. So, tips there. A, if you can't do a job, tell them and let them know that you're still interested for different types of jobs that you can do. And B, try and under-promise and over-deliver. So that's just my little tips. Hope that helps. Cheers. Bye-bye.